Stoicism. We all have heard it and all wanted to become Stoic, since of how beneficial it is and how heavily discussed this type of mindset is on the internet. But instead, to be simple, we will just learn to do 4 steps. Really, just 4 concepts and ideas can change your life. Of course, depending on how you take it in. So now, let's get into it. The first thing you have to do in order to become Stoic is learning to accept what you can't control, like the weather, traffic, a loss, and even other people. As a lot of people are in a constant state of denial, not learning to move on and still lingering and getting mad over the past. Like, why is the traffic taking so damn long? Why is the weather really bad? And instead of finding a solution or simply moving on, they keep lingering. This is the literal meaning of denial. So in order to become Stoic, we have to learn to accept some things. It is hard, it could be seen as weak and pathetic, but it's the most mature choice of all, to keep moving forward and learning to not linger and stress over unnecessary temporary things. Now, the second step, and honestly the most important to remember, is to feel it but don't bury it. What I mean by this is the biggest misconception of becoming Stoic, is that you must become emotionless. Like, think of how the media represents becoming Stoic. You will probably think, no joke here, a Sigma male, Patrick Bateman, PSL Sigma True Adam Chad, Michael Corleone, and many more, thinking that Stoic equals emotionless. But this is completely wrong, since it's about containing and accepting your emotions, not repressing it. So true Stoic people are actually one of the most emotional, but they accept and contain their emotions. They cry, they let themselves get angry and sad, but they move on. They don't linger and instead contain it with acceptance. That's what it means to contain your emotions. Not trying to be a Sigma PSL Chad wannabe, like being serious here. Now, the third step, which is the icing on the cake. Respond, but don't react. What I mean by this is usually the hardest scenario to stay disciplined, is the one where you are disrespected.
I stay on bus.
6 October.
In the bus.
Like we talked before, like direct in Twitter. You remember this? When we
Which obviously, as humans, our ego won't let it slide, begging us to retaliate, attack them, respond with something more devious. But honestly, the best one is just not reacting at all. You could obviously respond, say something, but don't linger. Don't give them the reaction. Just move on, as staying in a toxic or reciprocating the dynamic will just make it worser. So the best thing to do is just leave for the most part. Don't care about what they say, as not everybody's thoughts or opinions matter to you. Of course, you can argue that maybe there's a time you have to retaliate. And yes, there's going to be a time you have to do retaliate. But for the most part, it's better to not react. Be logical. Now our final step, and you probably heard this the entire video, the entire time I am yapping, like how many times I have used this exact phrase, and that is move on. The biggest and major part of becoming Stoic is learning to not linger on things, learning to just keep walking. You could get shot, get hurt, but as that one quote says, if you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. Basically, just no matter how bad things get, learn to move on. Become like a sailor. A sailor will go through rough seas, stormy weather, but he never complains. He just responds with being logical, solving the problem, and not lingering on it. Yeah, that's it. So if you enjoyed the video, then I really appreciate any support. Like a little sub and liking the video. It's very good since I'm broke. And honestly, just watching till the end is more than enough. Oh my god. So I appreciate all and any of your support. So comment or whatever. And also sorry if my editing is bad, but what can I do with 5 gigabytes of storage left in my PC? Like, are we dead ass? So anyways, thank you and goodbye guys, and hopefully I fix my upload schedule. Bye bye.